Hey students, I hope you guys had a great first kind of week and a half for that module one. Modules don't always end the weeks and stuff like that. It depends on how the flow of the class goes and holidays and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's okay. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Module 2 and how you get started in Module 2. Module 2 is on the first module. Hopefully everything went well, first of all. With the discussion board, it was a little bit, it was okay. Most of you guys did well. Some of you guys didn't come back and actually comment or reply to your comments that you made. Please do that. That's how we get interaction in this class, how we get to know each other, how we help each other, is by going through those discussion pages. And then for this week, we're going to be moving on from our kind of introductory material into our understanding minerals, rocks, and how we use mineral resources on our daily basis and how we obtain these resources in our lives. So to do this, you need to know a little bit of chemistry. So we're going to be talking about a little bit of chemistry in this section. So just make sure you go through it. As always, objectives, when you go through the lectures or go through any of these, make sure you write notes. And what I would suggest is take these objectives and then as you go through the lecture slides, make sure you understand these specific things, because these things are some of the most important things that are going to be coming up on exams and stuff like that. So if you understand the stuff within these objectives, you're going to probably do fairly well on the exams. So make sure that you make sure you understand those. So when you go through the lecture slides or lecture notes, lecture videos, you should be able to understand these topics. Okay, and so and that's really what you should know for the exams fairly well. Now, readings and glossary, this is also something that's important if you didn't get it the first time. You don't have to read the whole text, but that's why I send you to individual pages. Sometimes it's the whole chapter, but sometimes I add additional to it. So like, for example, I add 9 more pages here regarding mineral resources. That's in a totally different chapter, really far into the book. And I also give you an extra reading text. So please read those. The glossary at the end of the chapters, some of the actual glossary words I don't even care about, and some of them I do. So this is why I have a glossary, and these glossaries are the ones that are going to tell you which ones I'm most interested in, and the ones that I want you to understand the best. And so this is some of the materials or the questions that glossary words, sorry about that you should know. That way it will focus your reading and help you in your reading materials. Okay, so as always, make sure you do your reading quizzes. They're designed so you do your reading quizzes before you do the lecture, but that's you, as always, because it's on your own pace, you can do it how you want, but that's how the class is designed. Your lecture material, as always, just go through. The notes are there from past semesters, and so are the videos from past semesters as well. Sometimes I update these as I go, and to help you understand the materials more, but lots of times it's not necessary, so I usually just keep the same videos on here. And if you have any questions about it, please let me know, stop me, and we'll talk some more as I go. Sometimes I do update those. Okay, for this module, the discussion is a little bit different than maybe what you might have had in the past. This one I'm asking you to actually discover how minerals are used in our daily lives. And what I want you to do is take one mineral specifically, and then you're going to focus on this mineral. There are 30 minerals here, and there are 30 individuals in this class, so nobody should be doing the same mineral. Okay, so it's important before you start doing research on this to scroll down, and there's no discussions in this yet, but scroll down and figure out if anybody else has done that mineral before you post. Okay, and I'll show you, and I'll post mineral here in just a bit to show you how it's done, but make sure that you don't do the same one as somebody else. The point is for us to learn about how minerals are used in our daily lives, and so you need to do a little research on those minerals. The minerals that you're going to be doing are here, okay? And then in your response to other individuals' posts, what you're going to do is you're going to go look at one of the other ones that somebody else has done and try to find a couple of another use for that mineral. Okay, so go do a little bit more research and find another use that the other individual didn't post. Okay, so make sure that it's something that they haven't done. Now, some of them are a little tougher than others. I know that, but that's why it'd be good for you to do it sooner than later. Okay, so make sure you go back and do and respond to those posts. I give you extra time. The initial post needs to be in by a Wednesday night, but you can still. So that means the hard deadline, though, is on that Friday. After that, you don't get any credit. But you get to get full credit. It has to be by Wednesday night. That way it gives people time to respond to your posts and time for you to reply to your posts. I do give you a couple of days after Friday over the weekend to reply and to comment. But you have to have your initial post in by Friday. Otherwise, you won't get credit. Okay, so that's really this week. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try to help you as best as I can. Good luck, guys.